Hello, I'm Pastor Irvin Armstrong, Executive Director of New Genesis, and I want to say we've had a tremendous summer. We are unique in that, one, we provide an extended school year for about 60 to 70 children every week in our summer program. We are unique in that almost 90%, over 90% of our children receive some type of scholarship, anywhere from $300 for the summer to the entire summer being paid off, which is valued at $800 for our summer program. We are unique in that we're a full day, Monday through Friday, summer camp, and our kids go every week.
My name is Talani Glenn, and I am the director of the academic program for New Genesis Incorporated. I have the privilege to try to create and develop an academic program for the after school and for the summer camp program. We have just completed our 8-week summer camp program, which ran from June 29th to August 19th. We have been able to serve over 65 kids during this summer camp program, and it's been an absolutely awesome experience for everybody. I think that the thing that New Genesis offers in our summer camp that other summer camps don't offer is a sense of family. There is a real warmth to the program, and our thematic units are interesting to the kids. They're excited about coming. Our families feel welcomed, and everybody seems to be on one accord to have a good time, to learn, and to be better than they were when they walked through the doors. We're always trying to excel and reach higher for every child, for every family, for every coach. And I think that we've been able to do that with our summer camp experience. The kids have had the opportunity to use and learn about a lot of different themes. We did How Sweet It Is, which was the study of candy, and they ended up going to chocolate factories to see how candy was made. We had health and nutrition, and the children ended up making their own plates and designing their own plates that would show healthy portions of food for healthy living. We had a absolutely awesome 2-week experience with our point, click, and Zoom Write On program, and the children did writing, they did poetry, they did photography, they wrote about the photographs that they took, and we completed an anthology that has been given to each one of our children.
The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7, and the third line has 5. Now a syllable is like a beat. Okay, so if you said your name, Tariq, how many syllables are in Tariq? 2 beats, Tariq, or you can clap it out. How about Solomon? Yes. So if we were making it. Okay, so the New Genesis Summer Camp was so excited to receive the Irvin S. Gilmore grant this summer to help provide opportunities for our students here at camp to engage in weeks of enrichment that would help them to prevent the summer slide. We have seen that sometimes during the summer, kids are not provided with opportunities to write or read, and that then affects their academics in the fall. So we wanted to make sure that while they were with us at camp, that they were given every opportunity to engage in writing and reading in creative ways. During the 2 weeks of writing here at camp, the students were introduced to different types of poetry. They were presented with mini lessons on author's craft, how to use their voice, and how to really engage their audience. We focused a lot on having the students reflect on who they were as individuals, as well as where they come from, and did a lot of writing around family and community and things like that. We culminated those 2 weeks by taking a trip to the Kalamazoo Book Art Center, where the students learned how to make paper and how books were bound together as real authors would do. We treated the students as if they were authors throughout this experience, and I believe that it's one that they won't forget.
We've had coding, so the children have learned about computers and how computers work and how to make computers do what you want them to do.
Yeah, well, right now in the United States, they've got about 1 million jobs opening in computer programming, and only 400,000 kids qualify to be, to get those jobs from college. And there's a shortage, and we are trying to fill that gap. And one of the things we see is there are quite a few other kids that are in it, but kids that are low income have not been exposed to it. Our program is trying to expose kids that are low income to get exposed to computers so they will know the benefit of it. And that's one of the highest paying jobs in the United States right now. So we're trying to get their attention to start coding and learn about it and see that it can take them to a higher level. Because when you look at minority kids, the average income for minority household is about $37,000, and an entry-level job for coding is about $60,000 to $70,000. So there is an opportunity there that they've not been exposed to, and our goal is to expose them to that.
And one of the short-term benefits would be learning to computer code improves their critical thinking skills as well, so that they will be able to perform better in basic skills subjects such as math and reading and science, which is very key in their education.
So they've learned that beginning step to computer programming. That also was an awesome time that we had with the kids. They truly enjoyed the experience. New Genesis has been supported through Stone's Church by providing us with a location to be able to have a place that's safe for the kids throughout the summer, where they can play, where they can learn, where they can make friends, and where they can feel valued. And that's what we've been able to do this summer. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of such a wonderful organization.
Okay. Over the summer, it was a pleasure to work with the New Genesis Summer Learning Camp, and my role was dance instructor, specifically praise dance. As the praise dance instructor, I had the opportunity to work with all of the campers, and this year we learned one choreographed piece that was eventually a part of the ending program's talent show or showcase. And what we presented this year was a song called Church Clap. It was a very upbeat and uplifting song, and the campers really learned how to use movement to communicate the gospel of Jesus Christ. Well, some of the benefits of the class was the campers really got a real good understanding of what it meant to be able to not only move and dance and have fun, but to do that unto the glory of the Lord. But in that, they had the opportunity to learn cooperation and coordination. So some practical things. They worked on working together as a team, and then they were given homework assignments where they would go home and they were supposed to practice at home and then bring back all of the information that they learned so that they could really put together a nice presentation for the end of the summer talent show. I had a great time working with the New Genesis Summer Program staff. Miss Talani, or as I call her, Miss T, did a wonderful job. The communication between the instructors and the instructional staff was great, and it really just helped me as an instructor come in and do what I do best. And so the relationship between the instructors and the volunteers and the New Genesis staff, for me, was a really great relationship, and we really had, and as a result, it was a fruitful experience for all.
I believe the YOU workers greatly benefited from some of the trainings that we were able to provide. Again, we focused on resume development and interview skills, and we had some YOU workers who ended up getting jobs to follow right after the summer camp because of some of the skills that were provided. They had the responsibility of creating their resumes, bringing them in for positive critique, and most of them did that and greatly benefited with a full, successful resume. New Genesis Learning Center greatly benefits this community. I mean, there would be a large number of children and a large number of families that would not benefit from something like New Genesis, obviously, if we weren't here. New Genesis provides so many different activities and educational opportunities for this community that if New Genesis wasn't here, I believe it would be a very sad situation in the community here in Kalamazoo, specifically the north side of Kalamazoo. I believe that without New Genesis, there would be hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of children and family members that would not have the opportunities that they do have because of New Genesis. New Genesis and Stones Church have provided so much to this community, and I'm just very grateful to be a part of it, being able to impart into the lives of children and families as well. So I think that New Genesis is such a great nonprofit organization, and I'm definitely grateful to be a part of it.
We are unique in that the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation has blessed us with a grant, has given us a grant that allows our children to receive exposure, both academically in the reading and writing and creativity. And so we're just so thankful for everyone who's made this summer camp a very unique, enjoyable, rewarding experience, a one that the children won't forget and that the parents will remember as a keepsake that they will bring their children back next summer. And we're about giving our children a summer jump so they won't have a summer slump. Again, we want to thank the Irving S. Gilmore for their contributions. We appreciate it greatly. It helpfully enriched our camp and the services we offered to the children in our community. Thank you.